Thank you. Thank you, Hale. If it weren't for you, I would have no idea that my colleague, Chris Rosell, is a musician. So I'm learning a lot today. I have other plans for you, Chris. So you've heard about our motto, progress and service. Our mission at Georgia Tech is to advance technology and improve the human condition. We don't believe in technology just for its own sake, but we believe in the power of technology to help us live better lives. So improving the human condition is not just about engineering better systems or inventing smarter tools. It's about understanding and nurturing what makes us human, what makes us thrive, and it's about improving our well-being, our creativity, our emotions, our capacity to imagine and connect. I am delighted. I've learned a lot today about how our artistic expression can help in many of those outcomes, whether painting, composing music, designing an immersive experience, playing a beautiful Chopin piece. But even for those of us who cannot play, like Dr. Tyndall, impressive, by the way, even experiencing the artistic expressions of others, reading poetry, watching a film, visiting the beautiful High Museum can change our brain. It can enhance our empathy, foster emotional resilience, strengthen the brain circuits involved in creativity and problem solving. In short, the arts help us think better and feel better. And then something happened this morning, which is relevant for today. The Nobel Prize in Economics was announced. Nobel Prize in Economics was announced to 3 scholars who have documented how much human progress depends on creativity. From the dawn of the Industrial Revolution to the new AI age, progress has always come from the generation and diffusion of new ideas. One of the Nobel recipients, Joel Moker, is a historian, and he highlighted how societies prosper when they cultivate a culture of curiosity and learning. And then the other 2 recipients were growth theorists, showed how innovation, what Schumpeter called creative destruction, is the source of long-term prosperity and opportunity. In other words, our societies, our economies grow not through the accumulation of capital, but what makes a place like America great and prosperous is the constant generation and free exchange of new ideas, the culture that celebrates creation, thinking, and outside of the box. So now, back to Georgia Tech. We've been training amazing engineers for 140 years. But to be fair, for most of those years, we left the arts outside. Hey, you're free to play the piano in your free time. You can join the drama club in your free time. And the Corps will hit you with your differential equations and whatever it is you need to be a great engineer. And yet, for our graduates to be the innovators that we need them to be, we know they need to be creative. They need to be able to imagine better futures. Well, now we know that there's no better way to cultivate those skills than the arts. So while we've normally left the arts on the margins of what happens at Georgia Tech, we are changing that. We recognize that to improve the human condition and to innovate, we must integrate the analytical and the imaginative, the scientific and the expressive. So that's why we announced it this past month, a School of Art, Entertainment, and Creative Technology. With it, there's a new degree that will prepare students to shape the future where technology and creativity merge. This is also the same reason why we're developing a new neighborhood around our campus called Creative Quarter. We envision it to become a vibrant space of creation and experimentation where artists, engineers, scientists can collaborate to invent new forms of artistic expression and new modes of experiencing that artistic expression. And as you heard from my colleague, Chris Rosell, we launched this year the Institute of Neuroscience and Neurotechnology to deepen our understanding of how the brain enables creativity and how creative practices, in turn, can enhance brain health, learning, and innovation. So this whole new movement, and I love the term of this emerging field of neuroarts, remind us that creativity is a fundamental human capacity and one of our greatest engines for discovery and progress. So we're trying to weave that understanding at Georgia Tech into our very fabric. We're trying to ensure that technology serves not just efficiency, but imagination, not just intelligence, but empathy, and not just progress, but the full flourishing of the human spirit. So I know Susan warned us that we're losing the arts, or that we risk losing the arts if we're not acting on them. I'm here to tell you, at least at Georgia Tech, we are trying to do our part. Thank you all.